Commerce Minister Emma Hippolyte is calling on the opposition leader to present evidence of the government's wastage of state resources. UWP political leader Alan Chasney and opposition surrogates have accused the Philip J. Pierre administration of squandering funds on unnecessary projects. Hippolyte, addressing the pre-cabinet media briefing this week, expressed disbelief at what she views as the lack of evidence to support these claims and perceived lack of credibility of the opposition leader.
As the leader of the opposition, just accusing the government, making a broad statement about the government's is wasting, whether it was resources or funds, how he put it. You know, one of the things that we've learned as an auditor is that we need to ensure that when we make a statement that we can support it with evidence. Because if not, it's just an accusation. The leader of the opposition was the former Prime Minister, he was a former Minister for Finance. And to me, he ought not to have made a statement like that without providing the evidence to support it. And that's critical for us.
Hippolyte recounted Chasney's out-of-state trips to drive the point home.
You have the leader of the opposition, and the document has been presented as a document of the House in the Parliament, who went to England and stayed at a hotel where he paid over 2,000 British pounds a night.
He didn't pay.
Well, the government paid it, but booked a hotel that charged over 2,000 pounds for a night. Then you speak about wastage. Isn't that evidence of wastage and abuse? It's not because the funds didn't come from his pocket. It came from the funds. It's because it is. Taxpayers' money. It's taxpayers' money.
The Commerce Minister also referenced another instance where the UWP's actions may be regarded as waste and abuse.
Based on the information that we have, again, evidence that the leader of the opposition entered into a contractual arrangement with a supplier to present vaccine for us during COVID. And that was $7 million. And that supplier was not one that was known to be involved in that sector, in the medical supply sector. And you went into an arrangement where you paid $7 million dollars. And then the information we have, this vaccine never got here. And up to now, as a government, we are trying to recoup and get that money back from that supplier. I think supplier has reimbursed about maybe approximately 50% of that $7 million. So this gentleman then should not be speaking about wastage.
In a post-truth era, Minister Hippolyte argues that news reporters must follow up closely when posing questions to the current opposition, ensuring that these officials provide evidence to support their claims. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.